The following portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by State of Franklin Healthcare Associates. For today's Meet Your Provider with State of Franklin Healthcare Associates, we're here in Bristol at the Advanced Internal Medicine Office, and I am joined today by Dr. Jonathan Dixon. How you doing, Doc?
Doing well. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good.
Let's talk about your history in the medical field. Tell us how you get to where you are at right now.
I grew up in eastern Kentucky. That's where I grew up. Went away to college, went to med school, and came to northeastern Tennessee for my residency through East Tennessee State.
Right.
I was there for 3 years and then started practice. I joined a group here in Bristol and was with those guys for 16 years. Before joining State of Franklin here at Advanced Internal Medicine.
For Dr. Dixon, the daily challenges he faces led him to practice internal medicine.
You know, I thought about doing pediatrics. I love kids. I love those kinds of things. But what drew me to internal medicine was the complexity of medicine. I love taking care of more complicated medical problems, trying to figure out the why and trying to fix it, just trying to help patients with more complicated medical histories.
And complex diagnosis of his patients is what drives this doctor each day.
I take it as a challenge. My wife says I have a quest for knowledge, so I'm always, I like information, I like knowledge and trying to get to the bottom of the problem.
And what is a typical day for this internal medicine specialist?
A typical day starts, get my kids off to school in the morning around 7 o'clock and come to work about 7:15. Try to work on the previous day, things that I did not get done. I start seeing patients at 8 and finish seeing patients usually at 4 in the evening. I usually do answering messages all day, reviewing labs, x-rays, those kinds of things. That's my typical day. Usually home 4:30 or 5. That's a typical day. Most common things we see in internal medicine is a lot of diabetes, a lot of heart disease, congestive heart failure, COPD. Those are the more common medical problems that we deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Dixon has been married for 19 years and has 2 sons, with basketball and outdoor activities occupying their family time.
Outside of here, I spend a lot of time with my family. We spend a lot of time together, doing things, a lot of travel.
Okay.
We like to travel too. I like to read a lot too, so yeah.
What are you interested in reading-wise?
I like a lot of science fiction or historical fiction.
All right. When you're talking about travel, what are some of the interesting places that you've traveled to that you'd love to go back to?
I'd love to go back to Alaska again.
Right.
That was probably my favorite trip we've ever taken, was Alaska, and it's just beautiful there. I've been all over the Caribbean. I've been to Canada, to Mexico, but Alaska is a special place.
And when it comes to his practice, Dr. Dixon has definitely set some goals for himself when it comes to patient care.
For our patient care here, we want to be accessible to our patients. We want patients to be able to get in to see, if not myself, one of the other providers, quickly. We don't want patients to have to go somewhere else to get their health care. We want to be able to take care of as much of it here as we can. I would love to see our practice grow as a number of providers eventually in the future. I'd love to see us have more to offer patients in the likes of imaging studies and things like that. So I can see us growing in that way and just trying to take better care of patients.
Dr. Jonathan Dixon, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We're here at the Advanced Internal Medicine Office in Bristol, and that's this week's Meet Your Provider with State of Franklin Healthcare Associates. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by State of Franklin Healthcare Associates.